What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and enjoy some Canadian memes. It is time, once again, to take a look at some random internet pictures with funny text on them. Also known as memes. And these are all about Canada. And I mean, honestly, I think memes are very enjoyable, very funny, good for a chuckle, you could say. But memes are surprisingly a very good way to learn sort of weird, obscure things about Canadian culture that you really don't find anywhere else, actually. So let's take a look here, starting with young people in Canada looking for a nice one-bedroom, zero-bath starter home. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I think I've heard about this. Like in Canada, aren't home prices just insane? You got young starter families looking at tents. I mean, they're nice tents, you know? Am I bargaining here? Am I like trying to justify people looking for tents? I mean, is that the only affordable thing in Canada? I think home prices in Canada are actually even, more expensive than in the United States. I don't know how that works or why the housing market is even like more crazy in Canada, but in the United States, this is true as well in a lot, especially in big cities and really populated areas. Really desirable places to live. Housing prices are insane. I mean, they've gone up so much in just the last 5 years or so. So yeah, in Canada, you're looking under the overpass at tents. Some of these are kind of nice. I mean, do they have a bathroom? I guess the whole world is your bathroom when you live in a tent under the road. Yeah, you probably hear some like road sounds. You hear some cars going by, background noise. Some people like that for going to sleep. Okay, I'm going to stop justifying having to live in a tent because you can't afford a house, but it does feel that way at times, doesn't it? It is freaking hard these days for younger people. I think in the U.S., the average age that someone buys their first home has gone up to like 35 or something like that. Actually, I think that's true. Anyway, better give it a few wobbles to make sure it's in neutral. Better give it a few wobbles. We're talking about a gear shift, or is this like a stick shift? I don't know anything about that. That's a lost art on me. So I gotta be honest, I have no idea what we're talking about. Is this a Canadian thing? Is this like a Canadian car reference I don't understand? Or better give it a few wobbles. Make sure it's in neutral? What? To like make your car wobble? Or in case you're like parked on slippery road? Or am I even close here? That's the only thing I can possibly think of. I think someone's going to have to explain this one to me. Is this a Canadian thing? Maybe it's a car thing. Maybe I just don't know anything about cars. Totally possible. Anyway, I didn't claim I was going to understand all the Canadian references, so there you go. Let's keep going. Canadian football fans causing havoc. Causing havoc? It looks chaotic at first glance, but honestly, if you think about this a little bit, look at what a good job Canadians have done actually putting all the garbage around the trash receptacle. This is so much better than what would happen in America. For one thing, this is Canadian football. You guys call soccer and football, right? Like America? That might be a stupid question. Yeah, because there's a Canadian Football League, which is like the football I'm thinking about when you... Anyway, The fact that you guys put all your trash around the trash can when it's filled to the brim, I applaud you. That's incredible. If this were America, these cups would be all over the stadium ground. Like these would be in the seats and on the floor and in the parking lot. Like the fact that this is actually really impressive to me. So yeah, not causing havoc, no havoc. Obvious, honestly, tranquility. Canadian garbage tranquility is what I'm seeing. Wow. Let's keep going. It was so cold, even our ghost froze. Oh my god. Yeah. I didn't even believe in ghosts until this moment. You got him. Man, I guess ghosts must stay out of Canada, because, geez, how do you guys even survive if the ghosts can't even survive? But honestly, how did this icicle form like this? This is the biggest icicle I've ever seen in my life. And it looks like a hand. I want to touch it. All right, I gotta stop staring at this. This is blowing my mind. When you need to take the garbage out in Canada. Okay. Okay. All right, very funny. This is not a real thing. This is not a real thing. I don't believe everything I see on the internet. I don't just blindly go, but are these real? Can I get these? I mean, honestly, if it's the winter time and your whole driveway is covered in ice, I mean, this is a cozy way to get out to the end of your driveway with the garbage. Be kind of tough to skate on these. I'm taking this way too seriously. That is funny though. We don't have time to explain. Get in the car. What is it? What? What's happening? What's going on? Where am I? I don't know what's real anymore. So I thought that other meme with the skates was fake, but this one I'm almost inclined to think is real. I don't know why. Don't ask me how I make these decisions. But I got some questions. But the meme clearly states, we don't have time to explain. Just get in the car. I'd be there like, I got some questions for you, you family of moose. And they'd be like, just get in. We don't have time. And I might miss out on some kind of like wonderful adventure, like Bilbo or Frodo Baggins. I might miss out on an adventure if I don't get in the car. But I'd have questions. How are they driving this? Why is there a guy strapped to the top of the car? Why is he up there? Is he okay? Is he asleep? What are they doing with him? Why do they want me to get in? Am I going to have to go on the top like him? Are they going to eat me? Are they drinking beer? Are these moose? Where are we in Canada right now? What's happening? All right, let's keep going. This is a Harry Potter Canada meme. Very good. Canada. And then Canada says, why is it when something happens, it's always you three? Alberta, Quebec, and Ontario. Is this true? I mean, is this like a Canada history thing? What has Alberta, Quebec, and Ontario, specifically, the three of them, done? Like causing mischief, like Hermione, Ron, and Harry Potter. I feel like I'm missing some context here. I get the meme that these three provinces are scoundrels up to no good, but what is it that they've done? I don't know specifically what we're talking about. All right, when Timmy's finally gets your order right. Oh my God, is this true? Is this accurate? Is this what it's like? So we're talking about Tim Hortons when they finally. Is it so bad at Tim Hortons? I thought Canadians love Tim Hortons. I get very conflicting messages on that. Like, I know Tim Hortons is insanely popular in Canada, but it's like a lot of people love to hate it or something. Well, if they get your order wrong, that's annoying. You know, McDonald's usually gets your order right. You know, that's what I can relate to. Maybe going to McDonald's or something. We don't have Tim Hortons. Makes the hair gives you goosebumps, makes the hair stand up on your arm when they get it right. You're like, oh, this is going to be a good day. They got my double right. They didn't give me 6 sugars today. All right. Canadian graffiti. It says pneumo, which means soft tire. What are we doing? What are we saying here? I don't get it. Is this French? That's the only thing I can think of. Is this French? Pneumo? So this is French Canadian graffiti, which is just writing on the back of a windshield because it's dirty, saying soft. What does soft tire mean? Is that some kind of Canadian slang? Is it some kind of Quebecois slang? Soft tire. What are you saying about them if they're a soft tire? They got soft tires? Is that bad? Is it good? Is this a compliment? I have no idea. Some of these memes are getting me today. I can't even reason my way through it. Maybe someone can explain that to me. Parenting done right. Oh my God. Look at this little lad. Do you start this early with the hockey in Canada? I know hockey is popular in Canada. It's not even a stereotype. Like there's truth to it. What age are y'all starting your hockey? Like here in the United States, you really can't get into to hockey very easily. Like most towns I've ever lived in had one ice rink, if any. And there's none of these ice rinks that are outside. This looks like an ice rink in their backyard. Is that like in Canada you have like ice rinks outside? Like public ice rinks or in your backyard? Like this is next level. So I guess in Canada you have the opportunity to stick your kid on the ice and put a stick in their hand and make them the next Wayne Gretzky or whatever. I guess a lot of Canadians do that. Very young age. That's how you parent in Canada. I get it. Meanwhile in Canada, it's a school. Look at this school bus. This looks like something you'd see in the United States. There's a lot of people who drive pickup trucks in the United States with really, really big tires. Sorry, kids, no more snow days. I don't know if there's actually school buses like this in Canada, but it must be really like, I kind of feel bad for kids in Canada. I think, from what I can tell, you guys don't get many snow days. Because Canadians, you're so good at driving and getting around in the snow. You go to school like normal if there's snow. In America, for a lot of us, if there's any ice or snow at all, we just completely freak out and all of school is canceled. I have lots of fond memories of snow days. So, especially if your school buses are like this, you are going to school, young man. You are. Another great day with a wonderful outdoor nap time. It was around 0 Celsius. We live in Quebec. What? Look at this picture. Look at it. Look at it. It's making me upset because I am deeply concerned about what is this? Why are you sleeping outside in the freezing cold? Why? Why? They are all wearing their full winter gear. They are all warm and comfy and slept well. What? I want to hear it from them. Get them on the meme. Oh, get them on the phone. Are they okay? Thank you for sharing this wonderful picture. A nap time in Quebec. These are kids napping outside in the snow? I'm so confused. Is this a joke? Is this real? This can't be real. Like what would be the purpose of this? And what? I'm so confused by this. This got me more than the stick shift, the gear shift meme. This one got me more. Because it seems like someone posted this on Facebook or something and they're being authentic. Like, yeah, check out the kids napping in the freezing cold. They love it. It's like, what? Huh? Am I going crazy here? All right. Don't claim to be a hockey fan if you don't know who this legendary player is. Well, I don't claim to be a hockey fan, and I certainly don't know who this who is this guy? Is he really a hockey player? He's smoking a cigarette. Sonny. Is this some kind of hockey joke that I don't understand? I think that's what's going on here. Seems like a cool dude. All right. Canadians be like, just waiting for the bus. My God. This one I'm inclined to think is actually legitimate. Like, I know winter gets really insane in Canada, especially the more north you go. If the bus, this is the bus stop? If there's just a huge pile of snow, gotta get to work. Gotta get on the bus. If you gotta get on the bus, you just stand. You kind of feel like, probably feels kind of cool. Like you're an Arctic adventurer. Like you got into that truck with all the moose, with the guy on top. Like you're on an adventure. You're standing on this big hunk of snow. That's how romanticized winter is for us Americans. I'm like fantasizing about standing on this lump of snow. And Canadians you're probably out there like, dude, it's just a hunk of snow. Like, it's annoying, and you gotta wait for the bus on it. It's like, wow, it'd be fun climbing on top of it. I've never seen. But yeah, I actually have never seen a bus stop with so much snow. It's kind of majestic. Anyway, I think, yeah, that's it. With that, we are at an end. This was a very fun collection of Canadian memes today. I'll admit I was confused at times, and for the most part, I thought these were very funny, very enjoyable, and definitely taught me some interesting things about Canada. That is for sure. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these Canadian memes or any of the memes that I didn't get, that I didn't understand. That'd be awesome to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada and learning about Canadian culture and seeing Canadian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.